Hey guys, Angie here. So I thought it would be a good night to talk about wild lettuce. It is popping up everywhere right now. I actually went to my girlfriend's house today and she harvested some for me, so I have been having a wild lettuce kind of day. And I use this herb a lot, so I took advantage of that and I am making all kinds of things today. Now, this little guy has been out for a couple hours, so he's a little bit limp, but that's all right. But he's pretty cool. I mean, if you look at these leaves, I don't know if you can see that. Look at those little spikes on there. They are so cool. The other thing is when you've got the stem, I don't know if it'll do it, but you can pop it open. This is a thick one. I probably should have picked a little less. And there's little white goo that will come out. And you can't really see it, especially in this light. But that is like the opiate type of property, more of a sedative, which is pretty cool. That's where a lot of the medicine is. But so what I did with this today was I peeled off all of the leaves and then I took the stem and cut it. And I put it into this massive pickle jar, old pickle jar. But look at all this tincture and look at how beautifully green it is. Isn't that so cool? I don't know if the light does it justice here, but I absolutely love it. So I just drop it all in here. And because I'm using fresh leaves and stems, I will use tincture. I'll make it into a tincture, but I'll use Everclear as the base. And then I put a little bit of water in there. If I was using a dried herb, then I would use vodka instead of Everclear. So now I have this all in here. I mean, there's scientific methods to this, but because I'm using it for my home, I use it the old folk way, where I pretty much just get it to cover the top. So this little guy will get shaken every day for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then when it's done, I'm going to take out all the plant and just keep that beautiful green juice. So what else I did with it was I took the leaves and I put it in a double broiler and I made an oil today. So I put some organic olive oil in with it instead of the Everclear, and I let it just simmer on low for about an hour, hour and a half. And then again, I just strained out the leaves and kept the lovely oil that's left. So then what I do with that oil is I take a little bit of beeswax, and depending on how much of the oil I'm using, and I make it into a beautiful little salve. So what am I going to do with all of this? So many different things you can do with it. I mean, it grows everywhere. You can test it by cutting that stem and seeing that it's got that milky white sap in it. If it doesn't, if it's like a yellow, you don't want to use it. You also want to be sure to harvest it before it flowers. So you tincture everything above ground. And so you can also take it. She gave me so much, I'm literally can't tincture it all. So I have it sitting here on a pan and I'm going to dry it so that I can keep it later if I need it for any other use, if I want to make it into a salve later. So this herb has nervine and sedative properties. So it's really helping to relax the nervous system and just calm things down. It's also an antitussive, so it will help stop a cough, and it's antispasmodic, so it just helps to release any tension anywhere. So how would you use this? You would use it for any muscle relaxing properties, pain in the muscles, inflammation in the muscles, anybody who has hot flashes. It's also really good at just relaxing and cooling down your bronchial system. So if you have because it's antitussive, it will help with a cough. That's spastic cough, cough that won't stop, smoker's cough, barking cough, all of that it's great for. The best use for it is women who have high testosterone and they're getting cystic acne from it. That's a really good use for it. But on the opposite, men who are taking testosterone and they're getting angry and aggressive from it, this is an excellent choice for an herb. It's also got some, it's a bitter, digestive bitter, so it's going to help with liver cleansing. So if you have somebody who is very hot-blooded, they're intense, they're always angry and always aggressive, wild lettuce will really help to cool them down because it does have that cooling property. It's also great for menstrual cramping, insomnia, headaches, and anxiety. I'm going to love this salve because it's really going to be good for headaches. So if the kids get a headache or whatnot, I'm just going to pull this out, rub it on their head for a little bit. Same for cramping. If you know somebody who's got terrible cramping, of course, consult with a doctor before anything I tell you to do on these videos. But you can just rub that little salve on your belly. Even the oil that's left that I made, you could do the same with that too. So, oh my God, my dog's just totally taken off. Sorry. Okay. So that is wild lettuce. It is an excellent herb. I've used it for a long, long time. And yeah, hope you like that. Take care.